What's going on with government right now? I mean, we see these UFO stories with pilots.
Yes.
We hear all about these incredible cases. We hear that the government is spending millions of dollars in research. What's going on?
So because of the success of this film and some of the people that I had exposure to, Christopher Mellon, Elizondo, New York Times, obviously Jacques Vallée, I'm told that, Senator Harry Reid, I'm told that the evidence that was released on the front page of the New York Times is just the tip of the iceberg.
Well, talking about former Senator Reid, let's take a look at what he had to say, then we'll come back and get your reaction to it.
Excellent.
Senator Harry Reid, who instigated the secret Pentagon UFO program, confirmed what nuclear launch officers have been reporting for decades.
There's more than one up there.
UFOs have interfered with our country's most powerful weapons.
If they had been called upon by the president to launch, couldn't have done it.
Did you have anybody in the Defense Department, the Pentagon, pull you aside, bend your ear, and say, why are you doing this?
They did everything they could to stop the program from going forward. They gave the person that came to me initially such a bad time. He's fortunate to have hung on to his job because people tried to get rid of him because they wanted nothing to do with this. The Defense Intelligence Agency was one of the worst. They dragged their feet, even though there was one of their senior scientists thought they should look at this. And remember, all we're saying, nobody has to agree that why it's there, but shouldn't we at least be spending some money to study all these phenomenon? Shouldn't we study this stuff? The answer is yes, and that's all this was about. And why the federal government all these years has covered up, put brake pads on everything, stopped it. I think it's very, very bad for our country.
I interviewed Gordon Cooper, Mercury astronaut Gordon Cooper, back in the 90s. Cooper said on camera that there was a landed UFO at circa 1957 at Edwards Air Force Base. His camera crew captured the filming of this object, and he presented this to the higher-ups, and eventually a courier jet came in from Washington. He handed the footage over, which was good. He viewed it.
That's the last he saw of it.
Exactly. Did you know where that footage went of the flying saucer that landed on the tarmac?
Went to Washington, that's all that I know.
Did you ever keep in touch with anybody about it or discuss it?
How would I keep in touch with anybody about it? There's no way within the military or within the government of keeping track of something that is classified.
Did you try to go after stuff like this?
We did. We have. It's there.
Are you saying that there's some evidence that's still hasn't seen the light of day?
I'm saying most of it hasn't seen the light of day.